One of the easiest lifestyle changes you can make to your life is walking more. That's it. Walking more. For me, in my life, I walk about 1 hour to work and 1 hour home every day, 50 minutes on a good day. And I think it was it's the single biggest reason for a lot more happiness in life. And it is your gateway to a richer future. One that you feel actually connected to the world again. One that you don't feel so anxious or stressed. A future where you're in more control of your life. And it all starts from walking. Walking. Now why? Why does walking do this? Why am I promising such outrageous things through the process of just walking? Well, for one, walking, you move your body. When you move your body, you get some blood circulation, it wakes you up, you get some endorphins going. Right now, I walked up a hill, I'm at 110 beats per minute, which is like double my resting, almost a bit more. So it just elevates you. It makes your body move straight up. That's all it takes. Another reason as well, frankly, connects you to your surroundings. When you're walking, you're connected to the world around you. You're in the neighborhood, you're looking up at the trees, you're identifying the birdies. It's a break from the constant technological usage. You're not sitting in the car listening to music. You're engaged outside, wandering the streets. And that is where so much benefit can be realized, because the break away from technology lets you then make decisions that you want to actually do. Because technology has a way of controlling and absorbing basically all our attention. When you're in the car driving home, you are in the sphere of the car. You're in the context of the car. You do not realize that there's a world outside the car because you have the tunes on, or you're listening to an audiobook, or you're listening to a podcast. You're constantly closing this bubble into you. The moment you're walking, look how much space there is out here. The bubble is not limited at this 3 feet in front of me. It's everything. Everything is my world. I'm connected to it. I'm engaged in it. And when you walk, what I highly recommend doing is listening to no music. Do you see anything in here? Nope, nothing. You know why? Again, putting music in my perception of it, putting earbuds in, it boxes your world back in. And some days maybe you need it. Some days maybe you need to be a recluse from the world. But I think more often than not, it is nice to spend time in the world. So don't listen to stuff. Don't put stuff in your ears. Instead, listen to the sounds around you. Maybe it is the movement of cars that's gross, but maybe you can also identify the footsteps your footsteps as they touch the ground, or hear a dog barking, birds chirping at some point. You're just more in tune with your surroundings. This idea of walking I'm telling you, you just have to do it. It is your way, is your first gateway to getting out of technological reliance or like being controlled more by just I don't want to say the system, but I think the system comes up. Walking is like in defiance of all of that. You are using your own liberty to commute from point A to point B. You are your own reliance. You do not need gas. You do not need a car. You do not need any of this stuff, but you yourself and I? What? No. Me, myself, and I. There's nothing for you, yourself, and let's see, I'm going up a big hill now. I'm tired. But it's just a good way to again engage. What is the rush? Let me ask you that again. What is the rush? Why do you need to be home? It's okay, if I drove to work, it would be 20 minutes maybe. I don't even own a car, so can't. But if I did, maybe I could get home in 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Why do I need to be home 30 minutes quicker? My walk takes an hour, driving takes 30 minutes. Why do I need to be home 30 minutes quicker? Am I rushing to go home to watch YouTube? Am I rushing home to, what? Watch Netflix? Just to then wake up the next day and rush home to do it again? To me, that's not a life that I want to rush for. I'm not, why am I rushing to go watch YouTube? You know, like maybe I do like it, but why do I build my life around getting home fast? Like it's just right there, you prove that you're controlled by this technology more than you give it credit for, you know? Because if you build your, I don't know, if you feel the need to rush, to wake up and rush to the phone, to wake up and rush for technology, to wake up and rush to work, like, you're not really living anymore. You are completely controlled. Completely controlled. Because at the end of, like, there is no rush. Where are you rushing to? You're gonna die. You have an end date. Everyone has an end date. You know, like it just doesn't make sense when you like literally take a step back and just look at your life. There is no rush. Yeah, you want to rush to work because that's what your boss tells you to do. But like, why did you get put in a situation where you needed to rush? Why couldn't you have woken up earlier? Okay, think back. Oh, it's because you went to bed too late. Okay, think back. Why did you go to bed too late? Oh, because I watched too much YouTube or Netflix. I stayed up late. I had a shitty sleep. Okay, so maybe you need to fix your shitty sleeps. How do you fix your shitty sleeps? Well, so many resources online talking about it. But one honestly good way is to walk. In the morning, go for a walk, get some light in your eyes before work. In the evening, go for a walk after work. But just move. Exercise helps you sleep. Movement helps you sleep. Sunlight helps you sleep. Being outside helps you sleep. And then maybe you will feel like you have more control of your life. But fundamentally, the most important thing you can do, the most important change in your life is just walk. For me, the easiest way to walk more, integrate it into my commute. For others, it might mean to commit time to walk outside of work. But honestly, I think the work is the easiest thing to plan around because it stays there. It is static. You know when you need to be somewhere, so you can plan for how to get there. And let's say you live too far from work. Just park in a bit further of a place and then walk from there. Maybe it's even cheaper parking. Maybe you can help yourself out. Or maybe you can bus to a nearby place and walk from there. Like, there's just no rush. You can totally walk. And you know what? Like, I don't even believe that you're lazy at all. I think people are just scared of having this new commitment where they have supposedly less time, less free time to do stuff. But you have no free time anyway. Like, go home and watch YouTube or something. Like, I'm speaking from my own life, from when it was like before. You're not even using your free time. Like, we talk about wanting this free time, but what are you doing in your free time? Are you actually like creatively engaged in something, you know? Are you actually living the life that you want to be living with that free time? No. Most often than not. So the best way to make better use of your free time is to let yourself go for a walk. Let your brain unravel and unfurl and let it just start to think unbiasedly with no stimulants in your ears, listening to music, listening to a podcast, listen to your own thoughts for a change. Engage with them. Figure out what your brain has been trying to tell you for your entire life and chase that. You know? Chase that. Because you have one life. You have one opportunity at this. And if you're not listening to your thoughts, if you're not listening to what it is you want deep down, then what kind of life are you living? And often those thoughts are covered by the noise of life, by being constantly moving in a car, engaged with technology, distracted. And the easiest easiest way to get around it is walking. Just walk. Experience life outside instead of constantly being inside your own world. I'm Matthew. Peace out.